Alright, what's poppin' everybody? Welcome back to another video, and today we're gonna be talking about Yang Release. So, Kishimoto really screwed the pooch here because there's, like, nothing in the way of material on Yang Release. Barely anything is known about this kind of ninjutsu. Now, I already mentioned Yang Release in my last video.
If you've been paying attention, like you should,
then you'll know that it, along with Yin Release, make up two nature transformations that exist outside of the 5 basic elemental ones. While Yin Release involves manipulating the energy of the spirit, Yang Release involves manipulating the energy of the physical body. Whether that encompasses taijutsu or not, I don't know, but that is a possibility considering Yin Release's heavy connection with genjutsu. As for jutsu that are confirmed to draw from Yang Release, well, there's, like, none. The only ninjutsu in the entire series that are confirmed to be Yang Release are the Akamichi clan's expansion ninjutsu and all of the ninjutsu derived from it. That doesn't leave me with a whole lot to work with here. While Yang Release is supposedly able to breathe life into soulless form, there aren't any examples of standard ninjutsu that make use of this ability that I can remember. And I definitely don't know how this has anything to do with the Akamichi clan's multi-size technique. So even if I wanted to try and think of some examples of techniques that might draw from Yang Release, I'm really not able to. Medical ninjutsu is the only example that I can think of, but I'm really not sure whether it falls under Yin Release or Yang Release, considering everything I said about the Yin seal.
I don't know if the strength of 100 seal used by Tsunade and Sakura falls under Yin Release, but one of the alternate names for it is flat out the Yin seal. As a matter of fact, Yin Release's Japanese name is Inton, and the name of the seal in Japanese is Infuin, which, well, that directly translates to Yin seal. But the point I was trying to make is that the fact that they both have the same prefix hints at a correlation between the two. This is also noteworthy because Naruto specifically asks about medical ninjutsu when Yamato and Kakashi mention Yin and Yang Release to him in response. So if the strength of 100 seal does happen to fall under Yin Release, that might mean medical ninjutsu falls under Yin Release as well.
But considering Yin Release has to do with spiritual stuff and Yang Release has to do with the physical body, it's more likely that medical ninjutsu falls under Yang Release here. It definitely falls under one of the two, as when Naruto asked about medical ninjutsu, both Kakashi and Yamato responded by mentioning Yin and Yang Release. Anyhow, in the same way that the Uchiha clan inherited Indra's natural talent for Yin Release, the Senju clan inherited Ashura's natural talent for Yang Release. Now, this could mean a whole bunch of different things. If medical ninjutsu is tied to Yang Release, well, that could explain why some of the Senju clan's members are incredibly talented at using medical ninjutsu, and I found quite a few forum threads dedicated to the hypothesis that Wood Release is the result of water, earth, and Yang Release all being combined together. This would supposedly explain why Hashirama was the only person born with the Wood Release Kekkei Genkai, despite how relatively common it would be for people to be born with an affinity for both water and earth release. It's a fun little theory, but nothing concrete. Wood Release definitely has some connection with Yang Release, as the white Zetsu imbued with Hashirama's cells reacted to the Yang chakra that Naruto's Kyuubi mode aura was giving off in a pretty drastic way. Trees started to grow out of all of them uncontrollably, probably as a result of Yang Release's ability to breathe life into things that don't have it. One final fun fact about Yang Release is that when written out in the form of Romaji instead of kanji, its Japanese name is the exact same as that of Lava Release. They're both called Yoton. I guess this isn't too much of a problem considering I've never heard anybody say Yoton before performing a Yang Release technique, but you know, for characters in the Naruto universe, it might get a little confusing. Anyhow, that's all from me on Yang Release today. Next week, I'm going to be talking about Yin Yang Release, so you guys have that to look forward to. And after that, I'll probably tackle Kekkei Genkai and each individual Kekkei Genkai nature transformation. You know, Wood Release, Lava Release, all those. Until then, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe so you see when I upload new videos. If you have anything you want me to cover in a future video, leave it in the comments below, and I'll do my best to get to it once I'm done with all of these nature transformation videos. Anyhow, thank you guys for watching all the way to the end. Hope you guys had a fantastic Christmas. Love you all to death, and I'll talk to you later. Swagkage out. Bye.